Good morning. Today's the 27th of December, nearly the end of the year. Just doing a quick update on the garden. Give you a look, see what's been growing and what's been failing. Mostly growing. It's a raspberry plant. It's doing wonders. Absolutely fantastic. My zucchinis are just starting to kick off with a few little zucchinis. And I'm starting to cut the bottom leaves away. I've got to do some pruning today. Cut these bottom leaves. The flowers are popping out. I believe that's a female zucchini, so hopefully that's all going well. Now, I had some failed cucumbers and squash and things here, and they've all come back to life, as well as the peas. So, I thought when they failed, I will plant some beans. So I planted beans about a few days ago, and they have popped up. They're a purple climbing bean, and this one popped up about 4 days ago, and it's flying along, another purple climbing bean. So survival of the fittest down this end. Anyway, lettuce doing wonderfully well as usual. Had so much lettuce picked for Christmas and you wouldn't even know. This little black cherry tomato is doing really well. I have put it in a new cage. It sort of winds up that Mum gave me when I was up there for Christmas. Said, here, take this, so I did. Zucchini, more zucchinis coming up. Some have failed, but that's pretty normal when they're younger plants, so I'll cut them off today. Some more lettuce, some squiggly lettuce. The self-sown beans have gone up here and have nearly reached to climbing. Yellow squash is doing really, really well. This one is. It's a climber as well, so it'll climb. And this one was planted at the same time. You would never know. So interesting that one's taken off, one hasn't. The self-sown tomato was silly. I might pull it out. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Speaking of tomatoes, looks like I've got no ripe ones, but all these ones have ripened up over the days, and I've been picking them. One's starting to ripen up there. There we go. Most of those being picked, but I've got an abundance of fruit, and it's well over my head now, so it's doing really well. That's a yellow tomato. Black Russian has a lot of fruit on it, big fat juicy ones, as well as this massive one under here, so it's good. The cucumbers have come back to life. Lots of green, not so much yellow anymore. They've also, some little cucumber flowers are popping out, and this one is throwing its little tendrils out and it's attached itself and is growing, so fingers crossed that they will survive. All my little cucumbers. The corn over the back, this end is really sad, this end is fantastic. Don't know why this has thrown some sort of thing up top. I did plant another purple bean in here that's seeded, just because these ones did really poorly. These butter beans, I've got a heap of little butter beans. I might harvest them up this week. There's some more. I did plant another purple bean in there, but nothing's happened. And lots of flowers on butter beans. This must be a climbing one that I put in. So too many of them. And these little pumpkin plants hiding in the back there, not doing that well, but silly nasturtium. I'm trying to get it over onto the ground. It is getting there. Beans on the other side. I had a bean failing. I did pull one out of the corner due to it getting eaten by something and dying, and I'm hoping that this one hasn't got the same problem. So they are starting to climb right up, and one over the back there's just about at head height now. So the beans are looking okay, I think. Cucumbers on this side. This one here came from the father-in-law. It looked dead. It's come to life. They're starting to climb and attach themselves. So they have had the treatment of. I don't know why I'm zoomed in so far. That's better. They have had the treatment of yeast and water mixture, and I think it's perking back up. They're due again today, so I'll make some of that. I might even make a video on how I'll make that, because they looked dead, absolutely dead. This cherry tomato self-sown one is going gangbusters. There are tomatoes on it everywhere. Even some ones over back. I have been picking these, as you can see. We ate most of them at Christmas time. We actually had just enough. And this one, I believe, is a Rapunzel tomato, because it just does big, long tendrils of tomato. I mean, if you look at this one, it is massively long, and it is well above my head as well. Look, pop round. Good old jasmine thing is still throwing out new flowers, absolutely everywhere. I am hopeful on my capsicums. They seem to be doing okay. This pumpkin here, trying to get it to grow down to the ground. It's nearly there. It'll be good. Another sad little capsicum, but there's one hidden away in here. The nasturtium's going the wrong way. I'll try and get it to go the other way. Put some stakes in the ground today. Flowering thing has finished flowering, I thought, and then all these new ones have come up. So the bees have loved this, so hopefully they'll come back. And finally, an almost healthy capsicum. So that's all those ones going very well. My white flowering vine thing, despite the wind, is still going absolute bananas. It's almost all the way across my arbour. Okay, dahlias. These are the ones my wife filled in. I'll have to start tying them to the stake, because they are getting quite high and looking really healthy, except for something is having a go at eating them. I don't know what it is, but these are the last ones to come up. I have mulched them all. Nothing in this one. Don't know what to do yet. The grass here that I've fenced off, I mowed it. It was all scraggly. It went yellow, but it's starting to fill in at the back there. Some runners are coming through, so I'll keep watering, looking for the best. Sad lemon tree, still sad, but it's sort of coming back. I'm debating whether to rip it out and put 2 new ones in, put a lemon in this line. Grass is looking fantastic. Bok choy is my diversion bok choy that the snails have been trying to eat. A couple of sunflowers in the back there, some nice tall ones, but they are starting to bud up. I'm getting some flowers. My little ladybugs having a good time. There are lots of ladybugs in the garden. This little chili, and he's flowering. I thought he'd given up the ghost, but maybe the ladybugs are helping out. And over here, more chili, in amongst things, chili, a lot of cost lettuce. Picking this, I can't keep up, eating so much lettuce. More lettuce, though the blackbirds come in and squish around in here, the little rat bags. More sunflowers. I think they're beginning to look like they're going to put a flower in. Whoops, sorry, ladybug. Some pumpkin down here. He is going to hopefully go back in amongst. Yep, he's going really well. The blackbirds come in. Push up my mulch and dig up things. I don't know what they dig up. Hopefully they're digging up bad things. Now these are supposed to be yellow zucchinis. I've started with some string down the bottom there, cutting his things, and he will grow up this post. The other one I haven't started to string up yet, but we'll see what happens. The yellow zucchinis, small pumpkins, and they've started to throw flowers. Oh, it's the first flowers from them. They look good. That's if they are pumpkins. Oh, I'm presuming they are. They were self-sown. Basil was hidden in the pumpkins. I've been picking the tops out and it's sort of pushing it up. So maybe I'll pick the tops out. This garden bed is getting rebuilt today. It's not made out of anything treated. The back panels are, and I'm going to put some more soil in. The dead zucchini is not longer dead, it's come back to life. Now something I did miss, not the dog, is I'd planted some seeds. I don't do many seeds, I usually buy seedlings, but someone said, hey, plant some seeds. you'll be better off. This is Swiss chard planted less than a week ago, so it's coming up all over the place. I think I'll rip the bok choy out, give it to some of my friends, and the very first, I think this is basil. Woohoo! So that's my very first basil is coming up as well. So I do have something else in here too. So Swiss chard, basil, flat leaf parsley is in one of these. I can't remember which. We'll find out when they grow. They don't grow, they don't grow. Anyway, that is the garden. Thank you very much.